think primarily the growth year prepared me for leadership. I think initially just in teaching me how to take initiative in my own personal life more than anything else. And so with that program, it's super rigorous, and as with anything else, like, it is what you make of it. And so if you're just expecting the program to be your spiritual guide, you're not going to be in a good position. But it put me in a place where I needed to have just a routine of my personal relationship with Christ and prioritizing that before anything else, because otherwise I would break down, which is a great place to be in. And so first, it was just teaching me how to prioritize that relationship through devotions, through prayer, through scripture reading. And then secondarily, just it put me in a position where I needed to lead my peers, not just kids. I'd been part of children's ministry before that. I'd learned how to lead a Sunday school class, stuff like that. But being in the growth year, I had to step up and actually take initiative with my peers, which was good in that context, but then it also transitioned just into conversations where all of a sudden I wasn't just letting the conversation drift towards worldly things, but I was taking initiative and pushing it towards spiritual matters. So right now I'm leading worship over at Trinity Community Church, and having gone through the growth year, learning how to lead my peers has now prepared me to lead people older than me, which is still a little uncomfortable. But I'm super thankful that I've had this experience beforehand just to train me into where the Lord has me right now. Community was honestly one of my favorite parts of the growth year. I think that beforehand I had this understanding of just like my personal relationship with Jesus, which was so important, but being in the growth year showed me that that needs to expound to the people around me. The Lord didn't call us to just be like monks who go out to mountains and have time alone with Him and then come back down and pretend like nothing's changed. But being in the growth year, like, you're seeing spiritual transition happen in yourself and then with other people, and you're sharing that with other people. And so for me, a lot of it was just that in and out every single day, interacting with each other, encouraging each other in the Lord, recentering around that, and then seeing just like each other break down and like be exhausted, but working through that together, and just having like a commitment to each other, which, like, if you're in a scenario like that, like, you better be committed to each other, otherwise it's going to be a very miserable year. But just having the commitment of, we're going to stick together, we're going to be a body, we're going to be a family for a year, and learning how to work through any sort of interpersonal conflicts, working through just like being exhausted day in and day out, that was huge.